Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and enemies, Pikmin players, Pokemon players, Minecraft players, Smash players, I don't care what you're here for. Welcome! It is Pikmin 2 Kaizo, and yesterday we had accomplished. What the freaking hell did we do? Yeah, we got up to 25k Poco. So you can see there are funds right there. No, here, right there. 25,003. Very evenly, you know, almost pretty even, you know. It is day 17. We've been playing for 35 total hours, and we have collected upwards of 140 treasures. Now, how many treasures are actually in the game? Well, 201. But where's Louie? We went through this last time, actually. So I think I can... Actually, I can't skip it, so might as well watch it again. Anyway, we left Louie on the planet. Without further ado, this is the Wistful Wild. This is the final area of Pikmin 2 Kaizo. We have fully completed the first 3 areas in the game. This is number 4. We have been working toward this area for 10 hours, and I see the 2 fiery Bulborbs back to back already. And the Dirigibug, and I am not necessarily excited about any of that, honestly. I'm not sure exactly what to expect. Usually the overworld isn't that big of a deal. Usually we can just kind of just get through there, kill the enemies. It's usually never a problem. The planet is still heavily laden with treasure. Not that much treasure, but you know, there's still a fairly solid amount of treasure. I'm gonna miss Louie, but Mr. President is also a very fantastic captain. He is definitely one of the better ones. Now, in the OG game, there is a Gatling Groink. Oh my god, they actually... Alright, I don't even know where it is, but... I am just gonna immediately put the salt meter up to half. Because we made sure to have 100 purple Pikmin for today, so that we could get this Doomsday Apparatus that is usually right at the beginning of the Wistful Wild. It is not here. That leads me to believe that it is somewhere, in a cave where we're gonna need to bring 100 purples into. Alright, let's make this happen then, shall we? I really don't know what to expect here. Doesn't seem anything too crazy yet. Keyword is yet. Alright, you guys need to not do that. It could be underground. That's a high possibility. Well, actually, you know what? They haven't really moved any treasure in the overworld at all. And also, there's usually an enemy right here. Oh, it's Matites. Which is, equal parts bizarre as it is non-threatening. Usually that's a Crawmad, so I don't know why they decided to change that up. Yeah, nice. We can get him from up top. We can just kind of... Might as well. Little airstrike action, never hurt anybody. Okay, there's the Groink, and he woke up the Bulblaxes already. Which I can't say I necessarily approve of. Oh, we need the blues to go over there as well. Okay. Mostly I just like to open all of the areas. I don't even need to like go into all of them right now. I just want to open all of them, you know? I want to have the choice of what to do. Obviously, the Dream Den is going to be the last area that we do. But before that, it's kind of up in the air. The Hole of Heroes or the Cavern of Chaos. The Cavern of Chaos is indeed right there, which is really tempting, of course. I realize that there is a Wollywog there. I'm going to ignore him, I think. Maybe not. I'm not going to ignore the Wollywog. Come here. How? How, dude? Dude, they don't make sense. Alright, I'm over it. I'm honestly, just stop killing my dudes, please. Thank you. Break this apart so we can actually get in there. The Groink's still pushing these guys around, which is absurd, honestly. There are usually sheer wigs here? There's a lot more. Okay. Let's pretend that that is challenging. They still got one. Oh, okay. Very cool. He's big dead. The enemies do indeed respawn as well. So that is something we kind of need to be conscious of. We also need to be conscious of the fact that we do not have any invincibility to electricity, fire, anything. I'm hoping that I can just kind of lead the Groink over here. If the Groink could be a deer and just kind of, yeah, lock on to me, dude. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're making it happen. Yeah, they just need to be asleep. There we go. And literally not to deal with any of the other freaking... Like, we don't want to deal with his dead body. We don't want to deal with anything. So we're just going to bitter spray him, because I don't care at all. This is a little sus. Hopefully, yeah, they prioritize the bridge, though, over him, which I appreciate, because that's exactly what they should be making us. I can't believe they moved the Doomsday Apparatus. I don't even want to know where it is. I mean, obviously I do, but if it's like at the end of the Cavern of Chaos and we need to get 100 purples there, like how in the world are we going to do that? I don't even know where like all the treasure in the Wistful Wild is. Usually I get kind of confused about it. I know there's usually a pine cone. I know there's one in the Creeping Chrysanthemum. There might be one in one of the orange Bulborbs, I want to say. Yeah, they don't like move the treasure though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like all the treasure in the overworld has been in the same spot. Honestly, you know what I could do? I could check to see if it's buried. It's bizarre that they moved it. Okay, it's not buried because the white Pikmin would have picked it up. Or alternatively, it could be like swapped with another treasure in the overworld. That's what I would prefer. I think that it would be literally almost impossible. Yeah, honestly, if it takes a whole day to bring it back, like that's fine. It could be swapped with another treasure. Oh, do not scrap with him. No, no, no. There's no Creeping Chrysanthemums. Okay, good start, good start. I believe that there is a treasure in one of these Bulblaxes, but I'm actually not entirely sure. But we're gonna burp them anyway. Okay, none of that. This one we're actually not gonna burp. This one we're gonna fight. Oh, duh. Duh. Can't swim. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, now we're gonna burp him. We're gonna burp him. We got plenty. They're gonna go for the wall there. I'm hoping that it's like, it is just as far away. Oh, it is. Okay, there it is. It's literally on the other side of the map. Metites? Is there anything over here? Looks like it's just another puffy blowhog. Okay. Okay. Alright, so, okay. As long as it's not in a cave, I actually feel pretty good about that. The Raging Longlegs isn't necessarily that difficult. I'm gonna get all the distractions out of the way, because we're gonna see if the purples can even bring it back, because usually it takes like half the day. Like, I'm almost positive we're gonna need to like use the entire day to get that back. But that's definitely a priority before we even go into the caves. Oh! We got him. 8 out of 8 for that. That's a good start. We can start bringing that back. Okay, mushroom's still in the same spot, which I do indeed enjoy. These white Pikmin are still working on this gate. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know the gate is like a black gate or whatever, but 50 white Pikmin? I want to get every other treasure before we actually get the Doomsday Apparatus. Because that's absolutely going to be a thing in itself, I believe. Beautiful. 60 Pokos. I could have used that. Oh, I don't know. 10 hours ago? 7,000 Pokos we grinded. Absolutely absurd. Alright, there is a pine cone over here. There's also a absolute bunch of berries. And it is a red cannon beetle. Which is not necessarily that difficult, honestly. Alright, we'll send those guys home. We'll go up here. Should we even just... We should just unlock it, right? We should just, like, get the animation out of the way. Heck yeah! I'm scared too, guys. I don't know what to expect on any of these caves. How are the white Pikmin doing? Okay, not super great. Not that great. I wonder if the distance, like, maintains over the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we drag that treasure halfway to the base, will it be halfway there the next day? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that is the case. Because then we could just get a little bit of progress done today, and then move it the rest of the way tomorrow. If it resets, that's one thing, though. Alright, you know what? Now that we know where the Doomsday Apparatus is, I am indeed going to lower the salt level. Only down to a 2. Like, it's still annoying that it's there. But that's not, like, not doable. Like, if it was at the end of, like, the Cavern of Chaos, that would not be doable. Also, we have exactly 100 white Pikmin. Go figure. They're doing alright. I think we're just going to work on one gate at a time, actually. Alright, this is literally the best we could possibly do. You know, even without the without purple Pikmin, orange Bulborbs still kind of scare me. I've definitely lost my fair share of Pikmin to these two orange Bulborbs here. They didn't even need to make it harder. It already is kind of difficult. Alright, those are dead. We're going to go to the other one. Just because it is technically easier to enter from this way. I've actually been kind of going ham at the Pikmin 2 Kaizo highlights, honestly. It's cutting like 2 hours of footage into that like 15-minute thing, while also trying to keep like, I don't want to say it's like a walkthrough of it, but I want to be able to have every treasure appear on camera so that like people who are playing Pikmin 2 Kaizo can kind of use my videos as like a guide. If you'll notice, if you've seen the highlights on YouTube, I have timestamps as to where each treasure actually is, as well as what number in the treasure hoard it is, as well as like what sub-level and what enemy it's inside, if it is inside an enemy. So all of that is like kind of put together. I spent a very okay amount of time kind of figuring out like that sort of stuff and actually layering that into the YouTube videos. So I think that overall that, you know, I'd like my Pikmin 2 Kaizo series to be funny and great, but also like helpful to anybody else who wants to attempt this stupid game. Now you might be thinking, well, you should probably get the Doomsday Apparatus. Well, yes, I probably should. But I can't do that with 100 white Pikmin, so. Alright, there's that. That's nice, that's nice. Don't do that yet, please. Again, I literally do not mind using this. And right now, we actually have gotten 4 out of 5 of the above ground treasures of the Wistful Wild. And we gotta get the Doomsday Apparatus. And it's actually at the other side of the entire map. So that's annoying, but we're gonna get it as far as possible before the day ends. As soon as I actually like have that treasure, I literally will not need to worry about saving my purple Pikmin at all. Even though it is relatively easy to grind purple Pikmin, just because the Submerged Castle does give us 30 at the very end, which is a major difference between the OG Submerged Castle and the Pikmin 2 Kaizo Submerged Castle. Also, I didn't even check if there was like an enemy. Probably definitely should have. We're gonna pretend there's not. And if it's a bad idea... Okay, there's not. Alright. We have quite a ways to go with this thing. Honestly, the ideal is that if we make this wait past, like to here, we won't have to deal with the Raging Longlegs. So Olimar's going to be the marker here. That's going to be the goal for the day, is to get this weight. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna use the spicy spray every time as well. But the goal for the rest of the day is to get this all the way to Olimar, which obviously it's going pretty slow, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to make it to Olimar. You know what? Actually, it's funny. I do have the Rocket Punch. So Pikmin 2 Kaizo has not gifted us the electric resistance, the fire resistance, the metal suit Z, which increases our health or defense or whatever the hell you want to call it. So we take all damage from all of those things still, which is super annoying. But they did give us the Rocket Punch at the end of the Frontier Cavern, I want to say. That's one of the very few upgrades that they've actually given us. You know what? I can actually probably show you, too. Yeah, so we've gotten just the Rocket Fist, as well as the globe. We don't have the Mega Whistle, we don't have the larger whistle, we don't have any of the suit upgrades, we don't have the dash boots, we don't have the treasure gauge, still, and we don't have the light bulb. See, you'd think Rocket Punch is the best upgrade in the game. Really, the best upgrade in the game is the treasure gauge. Which we don't have. And I'll continue to be upset about. Alright, these guys are actually making it a fairly large distance. I'm proud of them, honestly. I am proud of them. We have 107 purples. Honestly, best case scenario is that they make it over the bridge here. If they make it over the bridge, then we're doing even better than I thought we were going to do. I didn't even think we were going to make it past that like 3 circle area. Not really noticing a big boost in speed with the sprays. Honestly, there might not be. I've always assumed that they carry treasure faster when they're sprayed, but that might be like a myth. Actually, you know what? I think it is entirely a myth. So I think I may have been wasting valuable steps And I'm actually not going to use the sprays anymore. And I'm actually going to do a quick little Google search. Just to look up the properties of this thing. So the running speed is nearly as fast as flowered white Pikmin. And the affected Pikmin receive a general increase in task speed, which affects their attack frequency, their efficiency taking down gates, constructing bridges, and recovering from enemy attacks. In Pikmin 2, all the spray does is make the Pikmin behave as if they're flower Pikmin, meaning that spraying a group that is already all flowers is a complete waste. If the effects of the spray wear off while the Pikmin are carrying the object, they will continue carrying at the same speed as if they were powered up until they deliver the object or drop it. Interesting. Okay, so that means that us spraying these Pikmin basically made it the same as if they were all flowered, which they basically all are anyway. Some of them aren't. But they maintained that flowered state as they carry this thing. So the speed is actually, it is slightly faster, but we only needed to use one spray and then not touch them instead of respraying them. The more you know. I had no idea. I don't know, guys. Should I try to see if it'll like fall down this slope here? I feel like it won't. It might be worth an attempt. Okay, it didn't. Doesn't a treasure go back to spawn at the end of a day in Pikmin 2? We're gonna find out. I really hope not, but I almost think that it does. Day to day, all the enemies also respawn as well. So when we come back in here, all of the enemies are still gonna be there. The cannon beetle, the groink, the dirigibug, all of it's still gonna be present, I do indeed believe. And let's see. Okay, no, it is still right there. So, alright, all good. Literally no issue at all. That means we don't need to refight the Raging Longlegs. That means we don't need to necessarily engage the Gatling Groink. Oh, he's right there! Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ha, ha, ha. Go. Alright, nice. I'm gonna leave you guys in suspense here, actually, for a second. I'm gonna leave these two at the ship, drop my controller on the ground, take a big long sip of my seltzer, and mentally prepare myself for what's to come. It's up to you guys whether we do the Cavern of Chaos or try the Holy Heroes. Now, I'm not sure exactly how long either of these two caves are either, nor what to expect, nor if we're going to need specific kinds of Pikmin. But I'm willing to go in with like 20 of each and just see what happens. Although 47 bitters is a lot, 3 spices isn't really that much. Rock the... What's wrong with this picture? Just for the time being. I'm not actually that annoyed because we already cleared the debt. But like, come on. But like, come on. We spent like a day carrying that thing.